La 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 la. Uh, 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 uh. Mm, 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 mm. Never fails on the side, on the street where you live. All right, hold on here. Good afternoon, everybody. Guess what time it is? It's Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. It's Tuesday, November 9th, and it's nice fall, crisp day. I hope you guys are doing well, everybody. And it is so nice to see all you guys sending in your stories and stuff. And we got a great show for you today. Every show is brought to you by Eco Solar Solutions, where you always save more energy. So let's get to Eco right there. Call our friends over there at Eco for solar paneling now. It's the future. No, it's now. Eco, where you always save more money. And when you save more money, you save more energy. 630-345-2964. Call them and tell them Tony O sent you, everybody. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the doctors and the nurses, policemen, firemen, first responders, of course, teachers, farmers, but mostly it's dedicated to people like you. And again, I want you all to check that website, of course. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see. That's it. So you're watching Tony show. Okay. Must be my hands. Hold on here. Trying to. Let's go to another sponsor. Here you go. We're also brought to you by Trico Hair Experts out of Rosemont, Illinois. They're local. They're Rosemont. They can take good hair, recreating great hair, folks. That's right, for guys, girls, everybody. Forget the pullover, forget the hats, the comb over and the sprays. Bullshit. Call my good buddy Carmelli and Anthony at Trico, 773-999-7888. All right, so let's get over here and let's try to. I'm trying to get over. Let's see, where am I at here? I'm a little slow, guys, today. There you go, Joe. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Right there. To book a show, call us at 847-769-8609. That's 847-769-8609. And we also want to say hello to our buddies from Airtight Windows. That's right, siding specialist, family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight. Call my buddy Lou for a free estimate at 708-788-5000. That's right, folks. All right, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, folks. Let's get another sponsor out of the way. Of course, our good buddies from Deutz Power Center. Right there, they're servicing the Great Lakes area, construction and diesel for the last 100 years in the city of Chicago. Call Sal at 224-276-6550. That's right. Let's look at some chats here. Ron, continue prayers for Benchville police officer Stephen Kudowski. Oh, yes, let's get our prayers for another police officer, whether they're from all these, and I'm hearing all these stories. We just lost a police officer from Schaumburg. Prayers. We need prayers for him, and our prayers go out to, yes, Steve and his family. Hello, Kathy, Carol. Are those wind chimes I hear? Wind chimes? I don't know. Something keeps coming up. I don't know what to tell you. Hi, Lou. How you going? Robert Provenzano, Albert, settle down. You guys are on fire already this morning. Dick said, how are you doing, my good friend? Thank you for all you do, Dick. Hi, Keith. Corned beef sandwich at Manny's. Ooh, now that's a different Manny's. That's a great restaurant there. Let me tell you what's going on with Ocean Show this week. Now, Thursday, we're going to be at Manny's Ale House in Elmhurst with my good buddy, Jeff Dubray. That's going to be Thursday night at 7:30. Now, Friday, Ryan O'Ryan is back. Saturday, we'll be at Norton's in Edison Park. Norton's in Highland Park. And that is a 9 o'clock with Jerry Jams Renda. I'm excited about that because I love Norton's. I haven't been there since 2019. Now, Sunday, we were supposed to be at the Speakeasy, but a little mix up. And we have a private affair at Capri in Downers Grove this Sunday. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Danny Ramonde, happy birthday to my good friend Susie Steele. Celebrates her birthday today. Hi, Susie. Hope you're doing well. Taco Tuesday for Dave Antonelli, of course. We are live at the Antonelli household. We're here at Patriot Funding Incorporated headquarters in beautiful Roselle doing the show. My wife, as we all know, if you're just tuning in, is getting some rest time, some downtime, her self-time in beautiful Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. So we'll be here for the next 4 days along with running the show as executive producer April. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. A and Dave, for having us here at the house. We were here yesterday. We'll be here tomorrow as well. And don't forget, Laura will be back on Friday, and me and Laura will be doing our show live remote. That's going to be this Friday, November 12th, during the day, 12 o'clock noon, right here at the time. We're going to be at Bellagio's in Roselle on Lake Street, 12 o'clock. First 10 people get a $10 gift card. Berto does it right. So come on, join us. Be part of that live stream this Friday. So we're excited about that. Marion, how you doing, my good friend? Hope you and Don are well. All right, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to have two co-hosts today. That's right. We're going to have my good buddy Greg Reaney from Florida for the first half hour, and then we're going to bring up Jerry James Renda. And we're going to start doing this on Tuesdays. 2 for Tuesday, two-shot Tuesday. Anybody can be a co-host. We'll talk about all our topics and stuff. And before we bring up our guest, don't forget, folks, the new Dean Martin book will be coming out, run by the Dean Martin Association out of UK, out of England. Bernard Thorpe had the organization that was authorized by the Dean Martin family. The brand new book is called For the Good Times. I have a whole page dedicated to me in this book. Comes out in December around Christmas time. Elliot is going to be on the show coming up in December to sell the book. It's going to be fantastic. Authorized by the Dean Martin family. They were good friends with the Dean Martin family. So the new Dean Martin book will be coming out For the Good Times on paperback. I'm excited. New Year's Eve at Avanti's, folks, banquets. We're going to give you more details on that. And I'm excited about that. My birthday party on the 29th. We're going to be at Bellagio doing a big bash on Wednesday. I'll be 59 years old. Don't forget, Ocean's Rat Pack comes to Donnie G's in Elmwood Park. That's Bill Saratella as Frank Sinatra, Elliot Winbush as Sammy, yours truly as Dean, and Jerry James Renda. It's going to be a lot of fun, folks. We're excited about that. Back at Taverna on the 27th of this month. And then, of course, we'll be at the Speakeasy with the main event band. That's next Saturday night on the 20th of November. Speakeasy. Going to be a lot of fun. Again, thank you for everybody that showed up for St. Jude's. Wow. Raised over almost $12,000, $20,000 for St. Jude's with that 12-piece band and all the great singers. Thank you, Nick and Phyllis the Hodges. What an event at the brand new Displays Theater. Wow. What a turnout. I mean, you play with a band like that with the horns and everything. It was just unbelievable. And everybody did it on their own time, on their arm. Nothing. They came to donate for this great cause, St. Jude's. Albert, how you doing, folks? One last sponsor before we bring up our first part co-host today. First, hey, I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. You talking to me? No, I'm talking to you. Listen to this, folks. SteakSyndicate.com. It's that simple. You want steaks, chicken, fish, burgers, hot dogs, just like you can get in any other restaurant for 50% off price? I'm going to tell you how you do it. You go and you have to join the membership of Steak Syndicate. John Sirianni did a great job putting this together. It's like Omaha Steaks, but it's got everything for you, folks. Now, this is simple. It really works. Go to SteakSyndicate.com. Go into promo code, put Tony Ocean in. You get 25% off the membership fee, and you get a free tomahawk steak. A free tomahawk steak. That's right, SteakSyndicate.com. Join the Corleone Club. It's something you want to be part of, man. SteakSyndicate.com. All right, so without any further ado, let's get some chats going over here again. Kathy Lazara, how you doing, everybody? Albert, Santa Barbara's watching. Danny, how you doing, buddy? Hope to see you at one of the shows soon, Danny. I haven't seen you in a while, you and Robin. Hope you guys are doing well. Anyway, we got a great stuff putting up. A lot of stuff to talk about. So let's get it on the road, folks. Hold on. Let's make sure we got these all scratched out so I don't repeat myself. I hate when that happens. Real fast, I have to give our prayers out to Dennis Finn, of course, from the organization Needs. We'll talk a little bit more about that, but his mother just passed away. He was at my show on Friday, and while his mother was in the hospital, he just needed to get out. And, because sometimes when situations like that happen, you need to get your mind off it. Unfortunately, his mother has passed away, so our prayers go out to Dennis Finn from the Needs organization. Dennis, my prayers go out to you and your family, and I'm sorry the loss of your beloved mother, man. I'm so sorry, pal. All right, without any further ado, let's bring in my buddy, Greg Rini. Greg?
How you doing?
Greg, how you doing? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Greg Rini from Florida. First part of the co-host. How you doing, my good friend? How you doing otherwise in beautiful Florida?
Everything is beautiful. In its own
way.
way.
Yeah, there you go, pal. A lot of great stuff's happening, folks. And, of course, your Governor DeSantis is doing it right there in Florida.
Yeah.
He's doing it right, man. You gotta love what he does. All right, let's start with some stories here. Since you can be co-host here for us, we got some crazy shit. I love this quote. Individually, we are a drop, but together, we are an ocean.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
I like that.
I knew you were going to say that.
I love that. You got to love that. For people said that's a good one. Someone sent that in. Who was that? Oh, Sally. Sally, actually, from Oak Lawn sent that quote in. Beautiful as it is. All right, listen to this. We got some stuff here. Did you know, Greg, today is National Cappuccino Day?
I did not know that.
I don't know. Is there a committee? Is there a group of people that get together and come up with these days? Because there's Long Foot Day, Short Midget. I mean, there's a lot of crazy days that come up. Sorry, can't say midget. Little People Days. It's amazing how this stuff comes up.
I think what happens is the people in the industry will get together, like Donut Day, Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. And then they'll lobby for it. They'll pick a day. They'll check to see what days are available. Then they lobby, I don't know who, somebody in the government to declare.
Yeah. So if it's National Cappuccino Day, shouldn't they give away a cappuccino, you would think? You go to I don't drink that shit or espresso. That stuff will kill you. But people do drink.
Do every day. 13 ounces. 13. I got an espresso machine, and I have 13 ounces of good, strong espresso a day. Now, they just had Taco Day, and I know that, speaking of donuts, Donut Day was not too long ago. Krispy Kreme gave away a free donut. Taco Day, Taco Bell gave away a free taco. So they do, just depends on the industry and stuff. I'm waiting for heart bypass day so I can get a free heart bypass.
There you go. Or free microphone day, for sure.
Or something, yeah.
Or something that would work.
Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you fine, my brother. The New York Post just posted 920 kilos of cocaine was found in lawn services. Lawn equipment was being transferred, and they found nine. Wow, that's a lot of kilos. That's a lot of stuff, boy. I tell you. Yeah. I wonder what they keep all that. I think do the cops keep all that and sell it? What do they do with all that stuff?
No, Tony, you can't say that. No.
You can't say that.
They turn it in. They wait for the trial to be over. They put the asshole in jail, and they bring it to the incinerator.
Destroy. But they do take a little off the top, so they can, maybe just for for self,
I didn't know by being on the show that I'm going to need to bring my lawyer Marty to sit next to me.
Yeah, you need your man. You know what? Something I'm looking forward to December 7th. If you're NFL fans, hockey fans, Chicago Blackhawks versus the New York Rangers. It's Italian Heritage Night. I'm liking it. I'm hopefully get a couple. Last time I went to the Hawks and the Rangers game, my kids, Tony and Joey took me for my bachelor party, I'm sorry. And we went to watch the game. Of course, the Rangers lost, but it was cool going together because they're with their Hawks gear and I had my Rangers gear. And it was a lot of fun, though. Hockey's a good game to watch.
I'm not into hockey. I don't believe that these heroes that they constantly fight all the time and knock each other's teeth out, and there's blood on the ice. You got little kids that are looking up to them that are watching this, and if the referees can keep the NBA and the NFL, from fighting, they can't hockey do it. They encourage to a game. Tony Esposito in the net, the great Italian Tony Esposito.
Great. His brother Phil Esposito is very good too. Yeah.
Yep.
His brother
That's
Phil is very good. Yeah.
He just
that
passed
was the last
away,
time you seen the game?
In spring. Well, been to a game.
Oh, Victor, I got it.
Been to a game.
In the news today, Kamala Harris's approval rating is 28%. That's suspicious. 28%. That's pretty high, isn't it? For something that she doesn't do anything? I mean, no matter what side of the political party you're on, I mean, I don't see her doing anything. She hasn't been to the border, so I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, but she's got a vajayjay.
She's got to be what?
Can you say that?
Yeah,
she has a vajayjay.
You can say that. I don't know if you've been having this problem, Greg, but here in Chicago, Illinois, internets are going down like crazy. TVs are going down like crazy. Power is happening. Today, it's a nationwide. I thought it was just our house, but it happens in our neighborhood. In our neighborhood, it happens maybe 3 times a week. Now, there's a lot of people living at the house. Maybe that's why everybody's on their computers and phones and their so at our house it happens all the time, but I didn't realize it was Infinity was out, Comcast was out, a couple weeks ago, Facebook was out.
Why? I just have a question in that regard, because if you call in and complain because you pay them $1 gazillion, why out of all the departments, why is the billing department never out?
You ever notice? They're always there. Yeah, the billing department is not out. So we did call the cable services and internet service and says we're going to be credited, but this happens all the time by us. So maybe we need to find like a hotspot or something. I think our executive producer, April, was mentioning it. So was my wife, mentioned that we need to maybe find a hotspot somewhere in the house where whatever is going on. Because my son during the day is taking a class, Tony. So he's on a Zoom class. And my son, Joey, when he's home, he's doing work from home. My wife works from home. Gianna works. Our daughter Gianna works from home.
Really important. If you have, I don't know how many bits per second you have download and upload. We just switched to Frontier, which we have like 500 megabits per second. This is really important, though. If you have a lot of things that are pulling Wi-Fi off your Wi-Fi, certain Wi-Fi routers will only handle so many devices. You just mentioned all the people that are on.
Yeah.
So, and also if you're like on Comcast internet, we went to fiber optic, so we're getting it directly from the node. When you're on internet with Comcast, you're sharing with the whole neighborhood. So if everybody goes, okay, let's run home and jump on a computer, everybody's computer in your neighborhood is going to go.
Yeah, and you know what? Look, at our house alone, Greg, we have mom and Natalie's TV on, plus their computers, plus their phones on one side of the house. Then we got Marissa with her phone,
iPads, computers.
But Marissa's working during the day, so she's at her ASA. She's a beautician. So Joey's got his phone and his laptop because he's working with Portillo's, but he's in Indiana right now. But he would normally be at home. Tony's taking a class with his phone, and he's also got the Zoom. Gianna does that. Then I got this plus my phone, and my wife and her phone. I mean, it's a, you know what? Even our dogs got phones.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Even
Speaking
our
of
dogs.
Portillo's, hey, I used to ride my bicycle to Portillo's on North because I grew up in Addison. I used to ride my bicycle to the dog house on North Avenue in Villa Park, the original, when I was a little guy. And that's when you just make sure you're home by the street lights going on. So I used to ride there and used to get hot dogs. Used to have a 150-foot garden hose to Brown's Chicken by his older brother Frank, and electrical cord. All they had was the thing. So they just went on the stock exchange. Dick sold it to a private investment group.
Sure.
And they just went IPO, and I bought 250 shares. So now eat all the beefs and hot dogs you can.
Yeah, I know. Everybody bought Portillo's. I know they're going to have 500 or 600 new locations. They went public. Everybody I know bought stocks. They got one. They're just opening a brand new one in Indiana, where my son is, and they're opening one in St. Petersburg, Florida, I think, and I know they're opening one in Texas as well. So it's going to open. I mean, everybody's looking for Portillo's, which is very cool. If you're just watching,
that was the last thing.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm saying
that
if
was
you
the
just
last thing that Dick wanted to achieve was this.
What happened, Greg?
Because that was the last thing that Dick wanted to achieve, and why he sold it. He didn't need the money, the $1.4 billion, but he wanted to be able to expand like a McDonald's, and he knew he was too old and not enough energy. So that's the whole purpose of the sale.
Well,
so,
I mean, I hope it does well, and I know it's going to go well. And I hope the food quality stays the same. Perfect example, and this is just Johnny's Beef in Elmwood Park. And if you guys are from the neighborhood and you're watching, Johnny's Beef in Elmwood Park, when I remember when I was a kid, the beefs were like this, full beefs. They moved the one in Arlington Heights, and the beefs are like this. So where's the beef? And I don't go to Arlington Heights.
Where's the beef?
Because of that. It's just changed completely. You're watching Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. Our co-host from Florida, the great Greg Reaney, originally from Chicago, Illinois. We are here also to promote big shows we got coming up in Florida. The Windy City Boys will hit Florida on March 11th. Will be our first show. Can you tell them a little bit, Greg, about the place we're going to be performing at on March 11th, 2022 to kick off the Windy City Tour?
Friday, March 11th. You got to come see the Windy City Boys. And we're going to have, it's going to be at the Venice Community Center. It holds about 1,000 people. Venice. What are you, stutter?
No,
Venice. Hey, ho, lady.
Hello, lady.
Venice Community Center, Venice, Florida, just south of Sarasota, just north of, a little bit north of Fort Myers. So in that area, south of Tampa. So that's the first date that's locked in. I've been going through hell, trying to get these places because they're taking all the people from last year that they canceled and honoring their contracts for the following season. I'm also working on 2023 to be proactive so we don't go through this again. So definitely it's a great location, and it's great acoustics. It's a traditional stage, and we're gonna be doing that. I have another meeting with the director. I'm going to be actually picking hopefully some more dates, but I've already signed a contract and given them the Zord.
Well, that's where we're going to start it off for that day, right? And then the following day on the 12th and the 13th, returning to Joey D's in Marco Island. Now, people are confused. There's two Joey D's. There's actually four, I think, but there's one that's owned by the Chicago family, and there's one owned by the New York family. And we're doing the New York family one, Joey D's, just to let people know.
What we did last time.
Was like the one we did last time, right? It was from the New York guys. Right. So we're excited about that. I'm excited about that too.
We're gonna do with the New York guys over by there.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I got you on here, and did you know I want to wish happy birthday, 246 years to the U.S. Marine Corps today. And I know you were a Marine, Greg, so happy birthday to you and all the other Marines who fought for our country.
No. I am a Marine.
You still are a Marine.
Once a Marine.
Always a Marine. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Does that include once a thief, always a thief?
Would be. I don't know. I still got the car keys from my ex-wife that I stole. But
so there you go. Hey, I mentioned this in my show when I first started the show, 2020, March in 2020. You go to Chicago, Portillo's, they want all over. The question is right now, I'm going to ask everybody besides you, Greg, because I don't know your answer. Gene and Jude's or Superdog?
Gene and Jude's.
Gene and Jude's too. Question out there, everybody watching right now. Hi, Kathy. How you doing? Oh, Kathy, of course. The better half of Greg. How you doing, Kathy? Hope you're doing well. Susan, the closer.
My baby.
The question is for you guys. Is it Superdog on Milwaukee Avenue with the dog on top? Or Gene and Jude's? Now, Susan, the closer, says Gene and Jude's. Let's see. Albert says Super Dog. So I don't know.
Here, let me expound on that. The reason Gene and Jude's is probably going to win in this poll is because Gene and Jude's was there when all of us degenerates in our 20s were leaving the 1, 2, 3s, SOPs, and all that stuff. It was in that area because you had to go to Milwaukee and whatever it is over there for Superdog.
I agree, but man, I'm telling you here, Superdog is flying more than Gene and Jude.
Really?
Right now. Yeah, of people that are coming also.
They probably all live in Evanston.
Superdog. Some people said neither. Some people said they've never been there. I did not realize that our executive producer, April, has never been there to Gene and Jude. So we're going to have to get her some. There you go. Yeah. Carol said neither. Since she said she's never had any, Carol says you're not missing much, whether it's Superdog or Gene and Jude's.
I prefer Portillo's.
Portillo's. There you go. I mean, it's a hot dog. Gene and Jude's has got no.
They're all the same.
No mustard, no ketchup.
They're either Vienna hot dogs or Chicago Red Hots, but the Chicago Red Hots of Vienna are owned by the brothers of each when they split up. Same recipe. So one's got a crispier skin, one doesn't. So
and one's got something else. Now our friend Albert says Jimmy's kicks Gene and Jude's ass. Now Jimmy's is very good too. I mean, it all depends it all depends, and they make them hit dig. They make them hit dig and deliver to weddings before the guests go home. Yeah, that has happened. I've seen that at many weddings. That at the last hour, they'll cater in Gene and Jude's. People that have something to coat their stomach for their drive home from, doing the pops. Now, Miles Green, being a Jewish guy, says Cena.
Miles Green, I love him.
Miles, Sina, am I saying right? Sina 48 kosher hot dogs. I didn't even know they had kosher hot dogs.
Oh, yeah. They have the rabbi that goes, Shahayim and Schmerdeman.
And the vitamins.
And the vitamins.
Yeah, so
right. I have a very sophisticated palate, though. When I left the 1, 2, 3, I went for the high-end food. I went to White Castle.
Well, there you go. That makes complete sense.
I'm telling you.
This, according to the New York Times, and I love this because when you hear it from the New York Times or you hear it from the Washington Post, it's basically true, to my knowledge. The courts are temporarily blocking President Joe Biden's vaccine mandate. They are blocking it from happening, and I think it's a good thing. And the reason why I say it's a good thing, only because I believe that it's up to the individual to do what he has to do for his family. You shouldn't have to get forced down your throat like a lot of people I know. That's bullshit. Bullshit. You need to do what's right for you and yours. And who can do this?
Just another reason why I refer to him fondly as Dimension Chief and Fuck It Up Joe.
And guys, it doesn't make a difference what political side of the fence you're on.
No.
Because the government is supposed to help you, look out for you, whatever it is. Not supposed to tell you what to do. And now the New York Post, they put a temporary block. I don't know what that means, temporary. Roseanne Zaccaro, Caputo, thank God they are, but Biden is still trying to force the mandate. Of course he is. Of course he is, because his people, that's their side. That's their agenda, which, hey, you have to have an agenda on both sides, no matter what side you're on. Yeah. Right? That's how that works. Absolutely. Now, this is something that's very interesting here. Now, we all love pizza, since we're talking about food. And we also have another co-host coming on. Jerry Jams Renda will be coming on shortly as well. So what I'm trying to say is here, skyrocketing prices for pizza in Chicago and skyrocketing pizza slices and pizza itself in New York City. Listen to these stats, my friends. October 2020, a pound of flour, 32 cents. 32 bucks. Now it's 48 in 2021. That's a 50% increase on flour. Cheese, 1 pound of cheese was $2.50. Now it's $2.75. 10%. Tomatoes for a case, $16.50 in October of 2020. $29 now for a case of tomatoes. 76 increase. Pepperonis for a pound, $3. Now it's $5. Garlic. Wow. One ounce of garlic, whatever it is, 6 cents. Now it's 30 cents. 400% increase. The boxes are 30 cents a piece in October. Now they're 58 cents a piece. Now this is the box that makes the pizza. Wow. The aluminum, 38 cents. Now it's 73 cents. A slice of pizza was $2.25. Now it's $2.75. And a full pie in New York was $15. Now it's $18. What's going on with this? And it's food in general, but so much is happening with the pizza slice.
I just ordered, because if you go to, I think it's Taste of Chicago, not the festival, but the Taste of Chicago. You can order like Eli's cheesecake. You can order Portillo's. You can order Lou Malnati's, etc. Too small. To about I think they're mediums. 2 medium, deep dish, sausage, and it cost me like $100 for these 2 things to get sent to me.
Yeah.
Pizza
Well, I got it. And Danny said inflation. I got the inflation. I understand that. But it's amazing how prices were different 9 months ago. It's amazing the new regime comes in and prices of gas, cheese, everything is up. Prescription drugs are up. Everything is up in 9-10 months.
How's people going to be affording these? They're driving their car to work.
I don't know. Oh, John Faso, who was with us. Well, Greg, John Faso, good friend of mine. Their family owns Richie's in Schiller Park. Johnny wants to know when we'll be back in Marco Island. Johnny, we're going to be in. First of all, we're kicking off the Windy City tour. If you guys are listening, we'll be at the Venice Community Center in Venice, Florida on March 11th. Then we'll be moving over to Marco Island on the 12th and 13th. That's going to be at Joey D's March 12th and 13th. There'll be more dates coming up, but those are the first 3 shows locked down as we speak. March 11th, the Venice Community Center, the Windy City Boys with Greg Reaney and yours truly. And, of course, the 11th and 12th at Joey.
And the additional dates will be somewhere around that time, either that time before or after. So,
Danny says family of 5 going to a sporting event is over $300.
That's insane. My wife and I went to the show. We went to the show. It cost. We got our typical large popcorn, two tickets, two beverages, two large drinks, $75.
Now is that an alcoholic drink or non-alcoholic drink?
No, that was pop.
Whoa! Wow!
Yeah. And we went to see James Bond. All I'm going to tell you is, don't see it.
I've stopped watching James Bond after Pierce Bronson. I liked Pierce, Roger Moore, Sean Connery. After that, never watched another one. Let's see what here. Oh, Ron, thank you. Thank you, Brandon. Yes, thank you, Brandon.
Yeah, thank you.
Speaking of Brandon, Ron. Speaking of Brandon, listen to this. NBC News. Oh my God, they are investigating. President Joe Biden is worried about his life, threatening his life, and they're looking into because of the song "Let's Go Brandon," that he's afraid. Come on, it's just a song. It's just a song, folks. It's like, how about when Randy Newman made Short People? Short people got no reason to live, right? It didn't get bombarded. It's a song. And it knocked off Adele off the #1 charts. So what does that tell you, this world? Let's go, Brandon, everybody's saying. Mensch, ask Greg if he remembers singing my mom's favorite song to her. Miles Green, out to Greg. Yes.
Miles Green had the most wonderful mother I could ever have met. I mean, she was a spectacular, beautiful, warm, loving, wonderful human being. And it was the joy that I can't even begin to tell you to meet her and to know her. And I remember singing to her, and I enjoyed, which was something like, "Hey!"
Yeah, Miles, an incredible entertainer and musician and producer.
Yeah, I love him.
In the Chicagoland area. Miles have worked, produced my third CD, No Brown Shoes, after 4 o'clock. Marion, every Wednesday, half price toppings. Price is $12 with tax on Thursday. St. Pete's is $18 going on tomorrow. Yeah, so there you go. I know. I mean, you can get the buy one, get one free, whatever, but you're still going to get it somewhere else.
You got to watch too, because they're gonna play this game. I'm sure people are aware of it now. When you go shopping for the groceries, when people used to buy pasta, everything was always a pound, right?
Yeah.
Well, now instead of raising the price, what they do is they make the box a little smaller, and they only give you 12 ounces instead of 16 for the same price as 16. So you got to watch that too.
Yeah, they're going to change it somehow, some way. And remember, the free stimulus check and all this money you got is not free, folks.
Not free.
The government's giving nothing to you for free. They're going to take it back. And someone just mentioned, Joey here just mentioned, if Biden cared for his life, he should retire. Okay, Ellie, it was great seeing you Sunday at the St. Jude. Ellie Weingarten, of course, starred in the hit TV show.
Oh, I love her.
Ellie starred in the movie for the movie about the baseball that was cool with A League of Her Own.
League of Her Own.
She starred in the movie A League of Her Own. Ellie, I hope you're doing well, honey. She with the movie with Madonna and Gina Davis and Rosie O'Donnell and Tom Hanks. She was in that movie.
I'm gonna have Ellie on. I've used Ellie for her Joan Rivers, and
she does an incredible Joan Rivers. We had her on the show too. We've done some shows.
Yeah, I saw
together.
that one. She's gonna be on my show.
Yeah,
coming up.
We gotta get Ellie up to do something with the Windy City Boys when the tour happens next year. We got to get Ellie on that. I think she'd be perfect.
Not only the Joan, but she could do Lucy. Oh, Lucy!
Lucy, we got some explaining to do. You know what we forgot,
she
folks?
Does a great Lucille Ball.
It's time for you know what we forgot. Actually, we forgot the birthdays, and I also Joey said you forgot your intro today. Oh, sorry, I forgot my intro. Anyway,
no,
we got some birthdays, so let's take care of some. First of all, my good friend Susie Steele, happy birthday, Susie. Roy Wood, great guitar player, piano player, was in a band called The Move. That later he joins Jeff Lynne, and ELO celebrates a birthday today. Oh, you got to love that. Mr. Bill from Stay Outs, his wife Darlene celebrates a birthday. Hi, Darlene. I hope you're doing well. Yasmini, Yasmani Granada from the Chicago White Sox. No clue, but I know it's his birthday. How about 70s pop sensation Leif Garrett? To Do Run Run celebrates a birthday. That's right. Yeah. How about Do Run Run? Maureen Van Zant, wife of Stevie Van Zant of the E Street Band, celebrates her birthday today. She also played Gabby Dante in the TV show The Sopranos, and she was married to Steven, who, of course, was in The Sopranos as well. So happy birthday, Maureen.
I didn't know that.
How about Minnie Riperton? Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. Minnie Riperton. Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyway,
I don't know anybody else that has that. Not even Mariah Carey's got her range.
No one had a voice like hers. How about the great Wheezy from the TV show The Jeffersons? Esther. No, I'm sorry.
On up.
No, she was from What's Happening. I'm sorry. What's Happening, of course, Esther Rowley. No, I think she was from Good Times. Good Times. I'm sorry. She was from Good Times.
Dynamite.
Yes.
Mother.
Kid Dynamite celebrates Esther Rowley. Bonnie Raitt celebrates a birthday. Very good. And if you're listening out there, you Beatle fans, Albert, today's birthday is Andy White, who was the original drummer in the song Love Me Do when it was first recorded. Andy White. That's right. Not Ringo. When they first came out with the song, when it went number one, Love Me Do, Ringo was not playing drums on that recording. It was drummer Andy White. Celebrates a birthday. Also, we lost a great actor, Dean Rockwell. Passed away. He was from Quantum Leap. Plus, he did a lot of other great. Died at the age of 85 years old. That was a great show, actually, Quantum Leap. I used to like that a lot. You watching? We got time now, folks, for That's Suspicious. We got a few of them here. You got 2 shots. You got a booster. You're wearing a mask. You can't go here. You can't go there. What's happening, folks? Why? You have the vaccines, you got the booster, you got the mask, you got the helmet, the Captain Video helmet when you're flying.
Captain Video.
That's suspicious, folks, right? Remember, government, ladies and gentlemen, just take these 2 shots and you will never have to worry again about COVID-19. When you got that vaccine and the little card came out, how about those 2 extra lines that, what are those? Because they know it's going to happen. Booster. And here's the great suspicious shot, folks. Pfizer experts claim will accept 2021-2022 COVID-19 vaccine sales at $65 billion. Billion dollars. How does that feel, guys? $65 billion are making on this. That's that's suspicious.
As a Marine, that's about I feel about as much as leaving $68 billion in our military where Afghanistan to the Taliban.
Roseanne, follow the money. 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Remember that, Ron? That's right. That's suspicious. What a bunch of, and here's all the guinea pigs. Come on. How do you guys really feel right now? Sorry.
Are you okay?
Don't get it.
All right.
Don't get it. Oh, Anthony Napolitano, great drummer. He goes, I'm glad I bought stock. Oh, what? Anthony, come on. We got our friends Ellen, Kay, and hi, Ellen, from Miami. Lena and Ellen with the nice shoes. Oh, hi. Oh, you know, I love your shoes, man. I love seeing you guys. Great seeing you guys Sunday at the St. Jude's, right? Oh, $65 billion, folks. Woo, that's suspicious. That's a lot of money, folks. Hey, you're watching Ocean Spit, a little show about big things. We're supposed to have our good buddy Jerry Rendon, but we have not seen him come on.
He's drinking.
He might be drinking too much, right, Dave Antonelli? Yeah. Go ahead. Have a great day, my friends. You too, Danny Raimondi. Love you, brother. All right. I was given the guys' names of 5 different Italian-American male or female singers or actors or celebrities. We've been doing that 5 a day. We've been giving you their stage name, and we're giving you their real name. Here's the next 5. Buddy Greco, a great lounge singer. We all love Buddy, of course. His real name was Armando Greco. That was his real name, Armando. Jerry Vale's real name is Gianardo Luigi Vitellano.
Well, we know why he changed that one.
We know why
that was my mother's favorite, Jerry Vale.
John Bon Jovi. What?
Johnny Mathis and Jerry Vale. Jerry Vale. I've done a lot of voices in my days. Those voices are like totally impossible to recreate in any way. Jerry Vale. It was like, it was amazing. But I didn't know. I knew John Bon Jovi also had to change it. That couldn't be a.
Well, yeah, but you know what he did, Greg? What he did with his real name was John Francis Bon Jovi, but his real name is actually together Bon Jovi. Right now, when it's John Bon and Jovi are separated. When you see his name, Bon Jovi.
You know who else was like? You know what other Italian was like that?
Who
passed away very young, and I can't believe it. Trent Carlini, Elvis impersonator.
Sure.
His real last name was. Real last name is Trent Carlini, and he just separated to Trent Carlini because he's got an Italian first name. I forgot what it was.
Okay, now Jerry James Renda says the network is not letting him in. Ellen White's birthday was July 27th. All right, Albert.
Show him your COVID card,
on your birthday list today. How do I know?
Show him your vaccination card, Jer.
Yeah, you got to show your card.
I know your back door.
Oh wait, this was something interesting. What's Greg's real last name? Ellie's asking what your real last name is, Greg. Is it Rini?
Nope.
No. So are you a person that doesn't mind telling your last name, or are you gonna kind of just?
No, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Right.
I grew up in Addison. I was adopted on December 20th, 1959. So I can't give you my real last name.
I got it.
But I was adopted by Loretta Rini.
Okay.
And Bill Yoshinsky. So my real or my childhood name was Greg Jasinski. But okay. I got more Polish jokes than I could ever begin to tell you. And I said, that ain't going to fit on the marquee.
No.
So I said, Pop, can I switch for my purposes of entertainment? Can I switch and use Mom's last name? And he said, not a problem. So I did it respectfully. And then I legally changed it.
And you know what? A lot of people change their names. Like, you know my whole story, so I don't have to get into that. But, it is what it is, man. And let's go back to Sonny Bono's real name is Salvatore Philip Bono. Oh, that wasn't much of a stretch. And last but not least, James Darren, Darren's real name was James Icorini. Oh, you could have a relation there. Oh, there you go. You never know. Jerry's trying to get in. I see you keep popping up. I'm sorry, Jerry. I don't see you come in. Maybe we can try it tomorrow. I don't know why. Let's see here. Network is not letting you in. I'm going back. Get this. Now, this is another that's suspicious. Are you ready for this? Sent in by Roseanne Zaccaro Caputo. Congress is the 6th highest investor in Pfizer. Wow. Wow. Now, that is something I did not know. Now, can you say it with me, Greg? That's suspicious.
That's suspicious.
Suspicious. Thank you, Roseanne, because I did not know that. I did not know that.
You want to go in the pool?
Look at that. Put your feet in there. Little swimmer there. That's nice. That's beautiful. Yeah. You got yours open, of course. Can you answer? Jerry keeps popping up, but it comes on the screen and then it pops off. So I'm sorry, I can't. His name keeps coming up, but I don't see it.
There's internet problems.
Yeah, it could be internet problems here too. Jerry keeps trying to come on, and it just flashes, and then we can't get him on.
We missed you, Jer.
Nancy Pelosi. All right. Sonny Bona's grandfather's Filippo was my mother's uncle. All right. There you go, Albert. Yeah, he keeps trying to come on. So while we're trying to get him on, here's something. I also have another segment called Weird in History. And this is very interesting. If you're walking down Michigan Avenue in the city of Chicago and you're passing a beautiful tower, the Sears Towers, of course, and you might see a man on the top floor in a window. Now, some people might get wondering what that is. Supposedly, there was a man up there this is a ghost that keeps coming back, whatever it said. But what ended up happening is if you see a man walking up to the window on Michigan Avenue on the Sears Tower, he was there actually trying to put out the fire when the great fire happened in Chicago. And if that was one of the buildings that was not touched with the Chicago fire. But what ended up happening was, this is back in 1971, supposedly that he hung himself because he didn't want to be burnt to death. So now they're saying that they still see a man walking up on that top floor. Wow, I've never noticed that. I never looked up that high. How do you see up that high if you're walking on Michigan Avenue? Interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. We're still trying to wait for Jerry Jams Renda to join us, but our co-host right now is Greg Rini from Florida. How do you pronounce this?
And what?
Go ahead, buddy.
I just wanted to invite everybody to join my podcast and my channel while we're on here, if you don't mind, Tone. Just on Spotify, on iTunes, iHeartRadio, The Greg Rini Show. Because if you guys are going to come down to see the show, or if you're in Florida for the Windy City Boys, that's going to have all of the links for tickets and everything else, and merch that we're going to have, and all kinds of things. So you can find the podcast, The Greg Rini Show, on any of those platforms, Spotify, and then also coming on YouTube, and of course Greg Rini Show on Facebook. Friend me on there, because I would love to have you, and I can't wait till we jam together, Tom.
That'd be a great show. You got to watch Greg's show. It's very cool. Someone said, Jerry, if you're listening, someone said, get out, go back in, or shut your phone off and turn it back on again. Jerry, shut your phone off. We only got 6 minutes left. If you can get on, we will try here. Greg Rini, of course, from Florida, my co-host here today. We're trying to see how we do this stuff and make this work here. Let's see. This is funny. Now, another thing about that suspicious that someone sent us in. This is sent in from Mary Ann, actually from Evergreen Park, from another one from the south side of Chicago. You know, usually when somebody wins an election, whether it's a governor or a mayor or whatever it is, they usually have a victory speech, supposedly. But here's something that's really weird. CNN or MSNBC will not show a victory speech from the woman that won in Virginia. But the weird part about it, folks, she's the first woman of color to win as lieutenant
governor.
Marine.
Yes. And a Marine.
They won't view her acceptance speech. Okay, so forget it that she's from Virginia and she's from the opposite side, but she's the first woman of color that made this happen, man. She's in charge now. That's a great moment in American history for a colored woman, colored person. This is very important. It's historic, and they won't air her victory speech. Now, that's really unfair. So unfair. That's what I mean about this. That's what gets me. So I know the political thing back and forth, and this side or that side, whatever side you're on. But God, it's not fair. If it's on one side, it's okay. If it's on the other side, it's not okay. That should be all over the world. People should know about that victory speech. Isn't that crazy?
Republicans, for the first time in Florida history, outnumbered by 700,000 Democrats for registered voters.
Okay, there you go.
That just happened.
See, there you go, Greg. See? Well, Mr. A just handed me this. According to something on his phone, under the topic technology, Comcast Infinity Internet outrage hits
Outage.
customers across the U.S.
Oh, outage. Okay, gotcha.
according to CNN.
That's why you might have problems.
That's
with
why
him
maybe
getting-
it's a problem that Jerry can't get in.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ron said, "Can you spell hypocrite, boys and girls?"
Yeah.
That's
How
a
many
good one.
ways? Hey, you know what? You were driving me nuts last week because you had to bring up Tesla, and I'm sitting there trying to type on the chat. Boy, oh boy, you guys off base.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't get.
If you drove one, you'd love it.
Yeah.
And I'm not a the sky's falling, we're gonna freeze and we're gonna drown person. You know, we got a little bit of problem with it, but weather cycles. But the reality is, originally, cars were going to start as electric. You didn't know that, did you?
No, I did
And
not.
they went with the combustion engine because there was no batteries in the infrastructure back in the early 1900s. But the Tesla is the most amazing car I have ever driven and owned in my life. It is
Greg,
remarkable.
I totally understand where you're coming from. I've seen the magic in your car. I got that.
No, that's
And I believe it's going to come. I just don't think it's going to come so fast. I think they're trying to push this thing out. What do you do with all the batteries?
Oh, yeah, that was one of the things you said.
Yeah.
There's a company called Redwood who used to be one of the executives from Tesla. They are trying to get every lithium, I don't care if it's a lithium rechargeable AA or a battery from a computer or batteries from your vehicles. They recycle 99.5% of all of the material, not just the lithium, but all of it. They want it. They want, this is like, they got to figure out how to get those batteries to Redwood Industries, and they're going to recycle all of it. And the Tesla, because it has far less moving parts, a Tesla doesn't, 150,000 used to be a thing with the regular car, right?
Right.
That's no longer the case with Tesla. Those batteries will last 1,000,000 miles. There's no tune-ups, oil changes. There's far fewer moving parts. The savings. I've only spent $100 since March 3rd when I bought it to drive my Tesla.
Let me ask you, Greg. How many electric cars do you see in Florida?
A lot. California is the number one purchaser of the electric cars. Teslas, because I wouldn't recognize any other brand because I'm a Tesla person.
Sure.
But Florida is the second most selling Tesla, state for buying electric cars from Tesla. The Model 3, which is what I have, last month was the number one selling car in Europe, period.
Okay,
That's ICE vehicles and EVs, number one selling car.
Okay, listen to this, Roseanne Caputo. I looked up how much a battery is, and the average price is $550. That's a lot. That's a lot of money for a battery to replace it.
Yeah. No, the battery's about
$500,000 for a battery.
No. I own Tesla stock. We're getting Tesla.
So where is she getting this information from?
I don't know. Because the reality is it is the most expensive part on the Tesla, but it's only around $18,000 is the cost of the battery. Because the battery is on the structure. The Tesla is the only car that's been rated 5 stars by the NTSB for safety. The only car in history of testing cars that has gotten all 5 stars. Period.
Okay, well,
that car is safer than anything. Roseanne
Googled it yesterday. $5,000. She Googled it for a battery.
500,000? There's no way.
No, 5,000. 5,000.
Okay, they've come down, but I'm from what I understand, it's about 18,000. But that battery cell is made up of that battery pack is made up of batteries. It's, you know, there are a bunch of batteries in there and stuff. And all the fires.
Your wife says Greg constantly lets me know if the car is on 75.
I love it.
Tony, I'm sorry.
Love that car.
Oh, well, Tony, I'm sorry. Where your wife going to be on Friday? Not feeling too good today. Can you tell her to have your guest is done? Wait, Tony, I'm sorry. Where is your wife going to be Friday? Not feeling too good today. Can you tell me after your guest is done? Oh, we're going to be. Where's she at? Oh, I will let you know where she's at, Marion, when I'm off. Where she went to recover and just relax. And because my wife, you know, I got to say something about my wife. This woman is nonstop 24 hours, man. And as a mother of 5 children and a sister, and as her mother and everybody together, and then she got me, the 6th kid, who gets more bullshit in her life than she probably ever wanted when she married me. So, and she doesn't have a lot of hobbies, you know what I mean? She has the 3 jobs, plus she takes care of everything. So every now and then she needs to get out and enjoy and relax. So we found a spot last year that we go to every now and then, and she just loves going there. And with her computer, sits back, relax, have a great and she has a great time with that. So she's having fun. But me and my wife will be back Friday together, co-host at Villaggio at 12 o'clock noon this Friday, November 12th, a live restream, Ocean's Pit. Come on and join us. First 10 people get a $10 gift card. Now, we are at 1 o'clock right now, my friend. And I just want to say sorry we could not get Jerry Jam's Renda on, but you can see me and Jerry.
We'll send him a card.
What is it?
We'll send him a card. We'll send him a card. All right, is that it? Yeah.
I also need to see if I can do this. Of course, yep, we can. Look at this. I didn't think we could do it, but we can. We could show the sponsor. And our last sponsor, of course, that we did mention is Patriot Funding Incorporated, commercial money lending at its finest. Now, they do a lot more stuff than just lend money. Let me tell you, here's another thing they do. Business credit cards. Program highlights up to $150,000 in funding, 0% interest for the first 6 to 13 months. Accounts only report to business credit bureaus. I'm sorry. Requirements: 700 plus FICO. Business. If he would write it normally, I'd be able to hear it. Anyway, business of $700 plus FICO. Business registered in good standing. Now, I will post this on my page, and you can go to Dave Antonelli's page and see all these great things that Patriot Funding can do. But give them a call if you want to know what you're looking for. Dave Antonelli at 630-675-4730. We're going to make it so a kindergarten can read it and not Shakespeare over here. Anyway, that's Patriot Funding. And we're coming to the end of the hour, folks. And again, Windy City Tour. Tony Ocean and Greg Reaney starts in Florida, March 11th.
Windy City Boys.
Windy City Boys. I'm sorry. Windy City Boys. I'm just mixed up today.
How about a round of applause?
Yes.
For the wonderful Laura. By the way, I love your show, Tony. You know I'm on with you a lot of times watching and stuff.
Thank you.
But the best, everybody tell me, put it in the thing below. The best is when Laura's on with you.
Oh, I agree.
Gotta love it. But how about a round of applause for Laura and April for setting up your buddy Restream.
They took this from the mud pie, the mud, and brought it up.
And whose idea was it? Whose idea was it?
Yours, Greg Reaney.
I'm telling
Tony, have you ever heard of something called Restream? Restream. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we're also brought to you by Gentleman Jack Daniels, where you always save more money. No, and it's great for mouthwash. It's very good with your cereal in the morning, cornflakes. And Gentleman Jack is very good. You can even put this in your car, and it will start. The last thing I was going to say,
not mine.
I was going to say something, Greg, about the electric cars, and then we're going to go because we ain't got much. We're almost way over.
Try.
You're in your car, but do you drive a lot of miles? I mean, you're going to take that. You're going to take your car and drive to Chicago. How many? I mean, it's a lot of work to find out where the pit stops and everything is.
See?
Right?
No, it ain't. You don't know where they're at because you don't need it, so you don't see
Right.
it.
I totally.
But
understand.
if I put in, because I've made the drive from Chicago to Florida when I used to just do it part-time during the winter. When you put in, like right now, if I put in your address, I will be on the road as much as I would have been if I drove a gas car, and it would have cost me like a fifth of what it would cost, but paying, especially now, paying with gas. I've only spent $100 for energy since March 3rd.
I'm thinking it's a good thing. I know it's going to happen. I just
I'm
don't
telling
know.
you,
They're trying to push it. They're trying to push it. GM's trying to push it now right away. And
trying to catch
that's
up.
the problem. That's the problem. They're not ready for it yet. I think that's the problem. They're trying to push it out. But we'll see what happens.
Trying to catch up. It's inevitable.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right. Of course, don't forget Portillo's Fundraisers, another quick sponsor, folks. If you're interested in a fundraiser and have Portillo's do it, right there's the information. Call our son Joe at 224-636-3646 or go to jfank@portillos.com. I need to thank you all for watching the show. And don't forget, Manny's this Thursday, Manny's Ale House. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday, Norton's in Highland Park with Jerry Jams. And Sunday will be Capri and Downers Grove. Now, that is a private affair. And I want you guys all to thank you so much for watching the show and sending your stuff in. What, Greg?
And I'll be in Punta Gorda, Florida on Wednesday, special night. Usually I'm on Thursday. I've been there 14 years. Wednesday night, I think it's the 12th or the 14th, whatever that Wednesday is of November, I'll be at Cascade. If you want, just find me on Facebook if you're in Florida, and I'll get you the information. 6:30 to 9:30. I'd love to have you.
You can't beat that. You can see Greg Rini, great show, a lot of great songs, a great guy, and we're looking forward to working for him in March. I want to thank you all for being on the show today. Greg, thank you much for your time. I'm sorry to Jerry Jams. Tomorrow, our guest will be the great Donnie DeMarco, incredible entertainer in the Chicagoland area. Then Friday, my good pal, next Friday, my good pal will be Ron Stetta on the 19th. Will be on our show. This Friday, and Laura will be doing the show from Bellagio. Rick Lindy on the 22nd, Leo Roth on the 24th. Don, of course, my good buddy Don, number one Ditka, Mike Ditka impersonator. Even Mike Ditka says he looks like Mike Ditka. So that's going to be cool having him on. But we got Ron Blagojevich going to be coming on in December. We got a lot of more people joining us. I want to say thank you. Say hello to my lovely wife. I miss you, honey. Of course, I want to thank Mr. Antonelli and Dave Antonelli for having us here at the Patriot Funding Incorporated headquarters here in beautiful Roselle. I want to thank executive producer April. Thank you, honey, for everything. And you guys be careful. Go out and support local establishments, live entertainment. Check my buddy Greg Rini on Facebook, RINI, and enjoy music. Be kind, be careful. Any beefs you guys might have out there, try to mend it. We'll talk more tomorrow about the Bears losing. What a great day it was yesterday. We'll talk about the Bears. Oh,
my wife was happy. She's from Pittsburgh.
She's from Pittsburgh. She's got to be happy. I mean, come on. Don't blame it on the referees. You got a lousy team. Oh, no offense. Mr. A said no offense. That's all we need. But Justin Fields, good kid. I just hope he stays healthy enough. And they got to get rid of Nagy. Anyway, guys, you guys are the best. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Greg, enjoy your pool, whatever you're doing over there. Have some fun. Have a cocktail. Jump right in. I'm taking the kids out tonight. We're going to Cousins in Roselle. I'm taking all the kids out, except Joey, who's in Indiana. Taking them out for dinner. It's going to be fun with my kids. I miss you guys all. Love you all very much. You guys have a great day. God bless you, everybody. In the words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love. Love you guys. See ya. Good night, everybody.
Time
to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Greg. Love you, brother.